Hey guys, David here, and I wanted to kind of answer a couple questions that have come up via email. First question is kind of why do I wear all black? I run a salon, I own a salon, so the dress code is all black, and I'm here like 90% of the time, so this is where I make videos. I'm in all black every day. The other part, I guess, to that same email was why did I open a salon? The reason is stability. Thing is, I want my money to be as stable as possible. Online stuff is amazing, it's awesome, right? But it has a little bit of stability to it, but it has a lot of volatility to it, right? It's really volatile at times. Um, you've seen that if you've been online for any amount of time, right? And I always talk that like being online is like dog years, right? So if you've been around for a year, you've been around like you have 7 years of experience roughly. So we've all seen companies come and go and that type of thing, and I'm an affiliate marketer. I market other people's products and services. That's usually what I do. I don't want to come out with my own product right now, although I could, but I guess that's another video. So I market other people's products. I do not know if their business is going to go under or not as I'm marketing them. There are certain businesses that are a little bit more volatile than others as far as CPA marketing, which is why I do not do that anymore. But for the most part, it's kind of stable, but it's kind of not. So I wanted to, know that I was making $1 million a year plus, and I wanted to be in charge of that. So I could have come up with my own product and then go the online route, or I could open up a brick and mortar business. So I opened up a brick and mortar business. It also, I guess the second part to that is it also got my girlfriend out of working for somebody else. So now she owns her own business. We own our own business together. So it got her out of working for somebody else. So now she's the master of her own destiny. Another thing that kind of came up is, am I making the same video over and over again? As far as like, am I just chopping scenes and putting them together? If you watch any of my videos, you know that I don't really edit anything. I just make them raw because it's not worth me editing. But what I'm doing is the same thing over and over again, which is why some of the videos look similar. I'm in a black shirt over and over again. If you see my box of postcards, right, you're wondering, I get the question, are these the same postcards? And they're not. This box right here is the box that I use for the salon, that I leave here, that I get all my my postcards when I get them made. That box, I know that I can fit how many I can fit in that box. So I know when that box is filled, roughly how many postcards I have done. That's why I keep the same box. Another box that you guys will see me have a lot is this box, and that's because where I go get my postcards cut, it's like Office Max or Office Depot or whatever. That's the printer paper that they use for most of the printers, so they have a bunch of these boxes all over the place. So when I take my big old sheets of postcard paper, right, and I take it in to go get cut, and I just want to, I guess, answer another question. So we have this paper, right? All of these have been printed out from the printer. So this I take and go get cut into 4 cuts like I was telling you guys about. But the reason why it looks all the same is because this is the paper that I'm using, right? You have a yellow, a green, a gray, a blue, and a tan. And I don't know if I have it around here. Oh, here it is. I do not use the gray, right? So I hope you guys can see that. That's the gray. I don't use that. So you'll see those other colors in the mix. I don't have to go out there and reinvent the wheel, which is what a lot of you guys are doing. If you're trying to make money online, or make money period, the idea is to get something and be good at it. If you're worried about Facebook marketing, then PPV, then solo ads, then this, then that, and you never master any of them, it's really, really hard for you to actually get a stable foundation because you have nothing that is producing income for you. You jump from thing to thing to thing as far as businesses go, and you jump from traffic to traffic to traffic. Traffic is not such a big deal that most people are making it seem. They're making it seem like traffic is some mythical creature that you need to slay, and it's not like that. Traffic is the easiest thing in the world to get. The hard thing is actually coming up with a actual sales funnel that converts said traffic, right? I can get traffic, 1 million visitors to my site tomorrow if I wanted to spend that money. If you have $1, you have traffic, and that's what I always say. The problem, I guess, is for a lot of you guys who want to do that stupid thing called free traffic, you want to go out there and you want to build a blog. That's awesome, but you're 2 years out from making money generally, right? If you're awesome at SEO and you're great at picking long tail keywords and all that stuff, you can do it a little bit faster, but for the most part, you're a couple years out from really raking in the dough. So I don't do SEO or anything like that. I stick with the marketing modalities that I like. I don't do Facebook. I do solo ads. I do postcard marketing. I do magazines and newspapers and stuff like that. That's what I do. You know, if I lost everything tomorrow, I would go right back to postcards as my foundation. It always has been my foundation. Once I got it to work, this is what I go back to. So when I make these videos that you guys are seeing, just know that it's the same thing. And I know it's not sexy. I know that there are things out there that are more sexy, but the thing is, I can get rich, right? I can produce a lot of income, or I can be the flavor of the month. To me, I'd rather produce more income, which is why I opened up an actual salon and I'm making money that way, because I want stable money. The reason why paid sites, like where they rebill you every single month, or rebill or auto ships, the reason why those things are so cool is because on the first of the month you have X dollars, right? If I have a membership site or something and I have, you know, 1,000 people on there and they're paying me $10 and I got 10,000 bucks, you know, or roughly $10,000 hopefully around the first of the month, and then the rest of the month I can use that money in marketing or advertising, or I can go on a vacation or something like that. If you're never, or if you haven't found anything that's actually producing your results like that, then it sucks. It does. When I was trying to figure out traffic and I thought it was, you know, mythical creature or something like that, it was tough for me to actually get anything to convert. And then I tried solo ads before, and I got a few of them to convert, and then I went and I was trying a whole bunch of different vendors, and it fell off again, and I couldn't get it to work. And then, you know, I picked up Facebook for a little while, and that was kind of weird. I wasn't really I'm still not a huge Facebook fan. I'm not on there all day or anything like that. And then, you know, when I got postcards to work, it was like, I got it. This is really, you know, this is super simple. I can, you know, buy this list. I can buy the postage at the, you know, the post office. I can get these cards printed up myself, and I can actually start getting traction in the market and really start moving ahead with my business. So when I start marketing a company, or when I'm looking to add people to my coaching, coaching programs or anything like that, the first place I go is going to be postcards. It is. It just works for me. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's not sexy again, but it's what works. You know, there's a reason why. Let me reach over here, guys. There's a reason why I've been in all these different magazines, and I keep these on my desk so that I can look through and make sure one's ripped. There's a reason why I keep doing magazines. It's because it works. It's not sexy again. You know, I talk to people or students, and I'm like, all right, well, let's run some classified ads or some magazine ads or something like that. And they're like, well, you know, it takes 30 days for that to come out, and then, you know, you got to pay this money, and it's this little ad, and it just sits on the newsstand. And they're like, I want something more, you know, like online, or, you know, however they say it. And they say it a madrid of different ways. It's like, really, do you want to make money? Do you want to quit your job? Do you want to have that life of freedom, you know, or do you want to hop from the next hottest thing that the guru's going to sell you? And that kind of is the main, I guess, focus that I want you guys to shift to. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about, I mean, if you don't like postcards, don't do postcards. You don't like solo ad videos I make, don't do solo ads. If you like Facebook, do Facebook. Get really, really good at Facebook. But just know that if Facebook slaps you and they decide one day that your business isn't good enough for them, then you're stuck, right? Or you have to learn something else. So if you're going to learn Facebook or something, I recommend that you learn it second or third. One of your methods of traffic production should be email. So you should be building an email list. You should be mailing your email list. You don't necessarily have to go out there and do solo ads. I do recommend them highly, highly, highly for building a business. But, you know, pick two things, right? So pick one thing, learn it really, really well, whether it's whatever it is, and then shift over to email if it wasn't your first thing, and, you know, do solo ads and stuff like that. So I hope this video helped you out and answered some of your questions, and we will talk soon.